Hello, hello, hello. This is Doug Craig with a quick invitation for you, and you. Facebook tells me I have 1,051 friends on my personal Facebook page. And what I'm humbly asking each and every one of you is to please, if you're not one of the friends already on our Fathers Being Involved Facebook page, go by there and just like the page, because each and every one of us have been impacted by fatherhood in some way or another. We didn't get here by ourselves, right? So whether your relationship is tremendous with your father, or if it was a little absent, or if it was non-existent, there's bound to be a discussion on our page that you can help someone else with your experience. You don't have to go through all the details, but you might just help someone out. For instance, I'm very transparent with the men that I come in contact with in our workshops, and I've done a lot of work in this area of fatherhood thus far, okay? And if the only thing I can say I've done was to help one couple avoid divorce, okay? I did that because I shared with them, this is a secret. The lawyers aren't going to tell you this part, but if they detect that you and your spouse have a little bit of this, just a little bit, they're going to do everything they can to turn you guys into enemies. And when enemies are fighting, their legal fees are growing, okay? So what ends up happening is you become enemies. You went to the altar to say, I do at one point, right? But now you're like, I can't anymore. Only because someone has poured gasoline on a candle. Now you have a big explosion. So when I shared that, the details of my life, as an element of my life, that gentleman looked at me and said, bruh, I can't thank you enough, because that's what's happening in my situation. It was a little disagreement turned into this big chaotic situation. And if that's the only reason why I'm doing this, boom, mission accomplished. All right. So you might have a story that can help someone on our Facebook group. So could you do that for us, please? Go to Fathers Being Involved, like the page. If you see something that's going on, a little discussion that you can chime in, do so. You never know who you might help. And lastly, this thing has taken on a life of its own. And I mean, my goodness, and I'm thanking God for it, because I have people chiming in. Just because you're not here in Michigan doesn't mean you can't share a story, okay? People chiming in to me personally from other parts of the country that say, hey man, stay encouraged, keep doing it. I think what you're doing is great. Now, once I get my handle on this thing really strong, there's nothing that's going to stop me from wanting to open up chapters across the country. Fathers Being Involved Los Angeles. Whatever it comes into being, God only knows. But as for me and my moment, I'm asking you to like the Fathers Being Involved page, okay? Would you do that for me? I really hope so. I'm going to check the numbers now. So anyway, thank you for your time. I apologize for juicing it up like this, but it's serious to me. And prayerfully, it'll be serious to you too. I'm Doug Craig, co-founder of Fathers Being Involved. See ya. Bye.